What's going on, guys? You just spent $6,000 on a website and you're not getting any leads. In this video, I'm going to show you some simple fixes that you could do yourself to turn that around. So watch this. This video is dedicated to the memory of Darren Marion. I love you, brother. All right, guys, so this is really hard to say, right? You spent a lot of money on a website, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 on a website. You're not getting any leads. What you have is probably something really beautiful. It probably looks great, and you can't understand why. But when a website's developed, it needs to be developed so Google could read it. I always tell my clients, it's like a lock and a key. Google being the lock, your website being the key. It needs those special grooves, or it needs that code, it needs those keywords on your website so you could be found for Brooklyn electrician or Tampa plumber, wherever you're located, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you could do, or you could pass this video on to your design team and say, hey, can you make these changes for me? So, you could start to get leads, because that's really important. $6,000 is a lot of money to spend on a website if you're not getting any leads. So today I'm going to use as an example HVAC near me, right? It's getting towards the summertime. People need air conditioning repair, and this is a keyword that they may type in. So I'll just scroll to the bottom. I saw one here on the bottom, air conditioning bros, and let's kind of go over this. Let's go over a couple of things that they could do if I was consulting them. These are some things, because this is a really nice website, and they probably paid a lot of money for the cute kid. A lot of money for this website. I like the personalized pictures of their technicians. I love the kid. It looks real. I really like it, right? The whole staff standing in front, right? Nice job, nice job. Okay, let's take a look at it right now. You're trying to get leads. The person who comes to your website is 50, 60, 70 years old, right? So we could shop for filters. We could book online. We could get an instant quote. We could request service, or we could get an instant online quote. You just gave me, or I could call. You just gave me 6 choices as to what I could do. I wouldn't know what to do here. And please, I'm sure these people could buy and sell me 1,000 times. So I'm not making fun of their website. I'm not roasting their website. I'm just saying just do one thing. Just do one thing. Let's get a nice big phone number in the upper right-hand corner, which is right here. And let's get the credit cards that you take, right? Because that's something that's really important. If somebody needs an HVAC or their air conditioner broke, there's a good chance they don't have $5,000 or $6,000, that they may have to put it on a card. So which cards do you take, right? So that's the first thing I would do right up here. Hey guys, I know this information could be overwhelming. Even though I'm making it really simple, you still have to execute it. And I understand you either don't talk to your website developer, you don't know who they are, they quit. It was some company somewhere else, and you don't even talk anymore, or they can't follow instruction, right? It's always something, right? I understand. I've been doing this for 25 years. I have a team. Come over to Mindsaw.com. Just click the Talk with Me button. Let's set up a quick 5 or 10 minute consultation. Let me see if I could help you. At least maybe I could steer you in the right direction, right? So I want to help you. Come to Mindsaw.com. Click the Talk with Me. Let's get back to the rest of the things that you could do to get more leads. All right, guys. So this is what's called the title tag, where it says Air Bros, Air Conditioning, and Heating. The first thing you want to do in your title tag is you want to put the name of the city. So I would put something like top rated, and then I would put top rated St. Petersburg, right? You always want to put the city first. So top rated St. Petersburg, and then you want to put the GMB category. And in this case, the GMB category that everybody's using is HVAC contractor. See this? It says HVAC contractor. If you scroll down to the next one, HVAC contractor, right? So what I would do is I would put top rated HVAC contractor, and then after that I would put 24/7 AC repair and then I would put the name of my business. But right now, in the beginning, you got to remember something, that your title tag right here, this is like your advertisement. Like think about it. Think about like years ago in the 70s when you were shopping, and right next to the register there was a magazine, People magazine, and there was these big bold titles that made you open up the magazine to see what it was all about. That's what this is right here, right? There's nothing exciting about Air Bros air conditioning 24/7 is a little exciting. But if I saw something here that said top rated, right? Top rated St. Petersburg HVAC contractor, it'd be like, whoa, they're the top rated. I'm in St. Petersburg and I need an HVAC contractor because I need my air conditioning. Then after that, I can say AC repair, right? So this is called your title tag. So you want to change your title tag, put the city first, and then put the GMB category right after that. Top rated Brooklyn electrician, top rated Staten Island plumber, right? That's the way to do it. Okay. The other thing is, this is your description tag right here. Once again, they're starting off with their business name. People don't care if they're doing a Google search. For the most part, they're looking for somebody that could do the job. So they're not necessarily looking for your name, because if they knew your name, they would type that in. They would just go right here to the bar and just type your name in. But they don't know your name, so they're doing a Google search. So right here in your description tag, that's where you could say again, Google 5-star rated HVAC repair in St. Petersburg HVAC repair, and we provide repair, installation, maintenance, and that type of stuff. So you have to make your ad stand out right here. Right? You need to make your ad stand out. So that's another reason why they're not getting clicks going back to their website. Now, this was brought to the top by Google. There's a new feature. You visit this often, so it's bringing it to the top, so I don't have to search for it again. But it's usually all the way here on the bottom, which is in the first page. But if they just make a couple of changes, they'll be on the top of the first page. Guys, so I'm going to turn you on to a really good tool. But first, let me explain something. These are called your H tags. So this would be your H1 tag. This is the most important tag on your website. It lets Google know what you do and where you do it. If they just changed this to Trust the Bros You Know to St. Petersburg HVAC Contractor, their rankings would increase tremendously. Just that, right? Then over here is like your H2s, these tags, right? All this. Locally grown. What does that mean to Google for HVAC, right? Air Bros Premium Membership. What does that mean, right? So here's what we're going to do. We know that their H tags are messed up, right? We're going to go to this Chrome extension. It's called Detailed SEO, and it's free. If you just go to Google and type in Detailed SEO extension, you'll find it. If not, I'll put the link in the description below. By the way, if you like this type of information, please subscribe. Helps the channel grow. All right, so we're going to get Detailed SEO, and what that's going to do is that's going to give all the H tags. See all these are the H tags right here. So your trusted, your comfort, our priority, that's their H1 tag, right? Your trusted source, that's a good one. That should be your H1 tag. That would be a better H1, but it's H2, right? Look, the H3 is search, vision. Upload file is an H3 tag, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy that. Very, very simple. We're going to go over to Gemini. We're just going to say, I'm trying to rank my website for St. Petersburg HVAC Contractor. Please rewrite my H tags. Put a little dash in there. Listed below, so I can rank on the top of Google for HVAC. Whoops, sorry about that. Contractor. Okay, so here is the H tags. We're just going to paste that in. I got this new keyboard maybe about 6 months ago, and it's smaller. It's not as wide, and my fingers are off by like a ½ inch, and I always make mistypings. Okay, so I'm using Google to get ranked on Google. So here it goes. You see, it's giving me all my to rank for St. Petersburg. Your H tags are a bit too poetic and not descriptive enough for Google's crawlers. Search engine's priority is H1 and H2. So it's giving me, see that? This should be the H1. Now, I say put St. Petersburg first, but okay. Premier HVAC contractor in St. Petersburg. That should go right here. I would say St. Petersburg premier HVAC contractor. That's where that should go, right? So you just follow that. So all you do is just pull up your website. You get this detailed I don't know where I'm screaming. Get this detailed SEO right here. You click that, right? See what it says on the top here? It says headings. You just click that, and these are all your H tags. And you could do this for every page. Copy them, right? Copy them. Then bring them over to Gemini and just give Gemini a simple prompt, letting them know what you want to do. And it's going to change all your tags. Now, all you do is just copy and paste and put those tags in here. I guarantee you, if you copy and paste and put all these tags just the way they are, it's okay. You want to put Premier HVAC, put St. Petersburg last. That's the least of their problems here, right? But if you could do that, just take the H1, take the H2. These are all the H3. See, all these H tags say what they do and where they do it, right? So super, super simple. Let's just redo this, excuse me, real quick. Don't put 100 different call to actions, right? And if you do call to actions, make them different colors so people could see them, right? Change your H tags, change your title tags, change your description tags. Do that, and you'll get more leads. All right, guys, I hope this video helped you. I hope you get more leads. Please reach out to your original developer, send them this video. Maybe that will help them. Give them clear instructions as to what to do. Like I said, you could come over to my site, which is mindsaw.com, and click the talk with me button. Guys, I realize that we're doing this for our family, right? We're trying to make more money to put our kids in better schools. And that's really what it's all about. It's all about family. And that's what I think about when I make this video. I know there's somebody sitting there saying, hey man, I spent a lot of money on this website. I'm not getting any return. Now I have to go on YouTube, and now I have to figure it out. So I hope this video helped you. And if there's something I could do, please feel free to reach out. Take care of your family, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.